Lord Jagannath Rathayatra story. There are few stories as popular as that of Lord Krishna and all his feats and antics. A deity worshipped and loved by all, this dark skinned lord has several legends to his name, and one such famous one is the story of Lord Jagannath Rathayatra story. Every year in Puri, Odisha, hundreds of thousands of devotees gather for the Lord Jagannath Ratha Yatra, also known as the Chariot Festival. Believed to be celebrated for Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra, and their sister Subhadra are honored for making a pilgrimage from the Jagannath temple to the Gudicha temple. The ceremony has been practiced for over 1,000 years and has deep spiritual and cultural meaning for its participants. Thousands of worshippers pull ornately painted chariots carrying the deities while singing hymns and songs of devotion. As a celebration of the unbreakable tie between Lord Jagannath and his followers, it brings people together and inspires devotion. Origin of Rathayatra. A few mythical stories related with Rathayatra's origins exist that reflect the socio-religious thinking and beliefs of the people of the region. Some of the chief ones are to kill Lord Krishna and Balram. Kansa, their maternal uncle, invited them to Mathura. He sent Akrura with a chariot to Gokul. As asked, Lord Krishna, along with Balram, sat on the chariot and left for Mathura. The devotees celebrate this day of departure as Ratha Yatra. Euphoric devotees celebrated the day when Lord Krishna, after defeating the evil Kansa, gave them darshan in Mathura in a chariot with his brother Balram. Devotees in Dwarka celebrated the day when Lord Krishna, accompanied by Balram, took Subhadra, his sister, for a ride on a chariot to show the city's splendor. Once Lord Krishna's queen requested Mother Rohini to narrate the many interesting amorous episodes, Ras Leelas, of Lord Krishna with the gopis. Rohini, considering it improper of Subhadra to hear such episodes, Leela sent her away. Still, the Raj Katha soon observed Subhadra along with Krishna and Balram, who by now had appeared on the scene. While they were completely engrossed with the stories, arrived Narad. On finding the siblings standing together motionless, he prayed, "May the three of you grant darshan in this manner forever." The boon was granted, and the three forever reside in the Puri temple of the Lord Jagannath. There is an exciting story of Lord Krishna becoming the Sarthi, a driver of Arjuna's chariot during the 18-day battle of Mahabharata. Finally, a story which has been passed on from mouth to mouth tells what happened after the cremation of Lord Krishna's mortal body. When Sri Krishna was being cremated in Dwarka, Balram was much saddened with the development, rushed out to drown himself into the ocean with Krishna's partially cremated body. He was followed by Subhadra. At the same time, on the eastern shore of India, King Indradyumna of Jagannath Puri dreamt that the Lord's body would float up to the Puri's shores. He should build a massive statue in the city and sanctify the wooden statues of Krishna, Balram, and Subhadra. The bones or asti of Lord Krishna's body should be put in the hollow in the statue's back. The dream came true. The king found the splinters of bone, asti, and took them. But the question was who would carve the statues. It is believed that God's architect Vishwakarma arrived as an old carpenter. He made it clear that while carving the statues, nobody should disturb him, and in case anybody did, he would vanish, leaving the work unfinished. Some months passed. The impatient Indromina opened the door of Vishwakarma's room. Vishwakarma disappeared immediately as he has warned before. Despite the unfinished statues, the king sanctified them, placing Lord Krishna's holy cinders in the hollow of the statue and installed them in the temple. A majestic procession is carried out with the statues of Lord Krishna, Balram, and Subhadra every year in three gigantic chariots. The huge chariots are pulled by devotees from Janakpur to the temple in Jagannath Puri. The statues are changed every 12 years, the new ones being incomplete also. The Jagannath Puri temple is one of the four most sacred temples in the four directions of the India. The other three being Rameshwar in south, Dwarka in west, and Badrinath in Himalayas. Maybe the temple of Jagannath Puri is the world's only temple with statues of three deities who are siblings, Lord Krishna, Balram, and Subhadra. Ratha Yatra chariot festival of Lord Jagannath is one of the most prominent yatra out of the 13 yatra in Puri as per Skanda Purana and Neelandri Mahodaya. According to Purana and Shastras, Sri Jagannath instructed King Indramya to celebrate all the yantras as per ritus, seasons and rules. History of Ratha Yatra chariot festival. The celebration of Ratha Yatra at Sri Mandir Puri is very old. The exact period details are not found in Mandala Panji. Some scholars gave their opinion that in the period of King First Bhanudev, there are six rath used in Ratha Yatra, but from the 13th century, the number of rath for chariot festival is three. Some other researchers gave their opinion that in the 8th or 9th century, the Sombansi king Jajati Keshari started Ratha Yatra at Puri. What is the period of Ratha Yatra chariot festival? The Ratha Yatra or chariot festival celebration is started in the Jagannath temple on Ashada Shukla Paksha Dvitiya Tithi and ends on Ashada Shukla Paksha Dasami Tithi as per Sri Mandir Panji. The world famous Ratha Yatra is celebrated for 9 days after a long stay of 15 days in the house of Ansar. On the day of the Ratha Yatra, the Mahaprabhu Sri Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra, Sister Subhadra, and the celestial wheel Darshan Vijay in the chariots at Bada Danda to give their darshan to the devotees worldwide. Different names of Ratha Yatra. The Ratha Yatra is popularly known as Gudicha Yatra, Ghosh Yatra, Neeladri Yatra, Bahuda Yatra, Car Festival, Chariot Festival, etc. of Lord Jagannath. This yatra is the unique yatra in the world in which supreme power came out from his Ratna Singharshana to bless human beings and also release them from their suffering. In this festival, all human beings can touch him and participate in the journey of deities. The lakhs of devotees participate in Ratha Yatra and enjoy the ritual. Important procedure and rules performed during Ratha Yatra. Pahandi. On the day of Ratha Yatra, the deities brought from the Ranta Singhasan to the chariots with the spectacular royal procession called Pahandi Beach. This Pahandi procession of the deities is in a row is known as Dati Pahandi. All the deities Pahandi started one by one with the accompaniment of the beat of cymbals, drums, and chanting of their names in the chorus by devotees. Chira Pahara. It is performed by the Jagatpati Maharaja of Puri. The Gajapati king cleanses all around the deities and chariots with the gold handled broom and sprinkles sandalwood water and powder with utmost devotion, which is known as Chira Pahara, Ratha Yatra. The devotees pull the chariots of deities from Sri Mandir to Gudicha temple, Mausima temple near about 3 kilometers. The deities' chariots are parked in front of Gudicha temple, then bathing and other rituals are performed. Lakshmi Narayan Beta. The Lakshmi Narayan Beta ritual is performed during Bahuda Yatra when the Jagannath chariot Nandi Ghosh reach Marichikota near Srinagar. Sunabesha. This ritual was performed Asada Shukla Pasya Ekadashi Titi after Madhyana Dupa. The deities are decorated in gold ornaments on the chariots which are known as Sunabesha of Mahaprabhu. Adarpana ritual is performed on the next day of Sunabesha. As per the ritual, 9 large open mouthed earthen pitchers full of drinks were placed, touching the lips of the three deities. The priest, through Sodasha Upachar Puja, offered the drink. Soon after, the pitcher smashed on the rathas for spilling the entire drink on the floors of chariots. It is believed that numerous ghost spirits trail the lords during the Ratha Yatra, waiting to consume the Holy drink to get moksha, salvation. Neeladri Bija. Neeladri Bija is celebrated on Ashada Trayodashi Tithi and on that day the deities return to the Ranthabedi. The Lord Jagannath offered Rasgulla to goddess Lakshmi to enter into the temple. This is the end of the Ratha Yatra processes. Conclusion. The Ratha Yatra is the oldest and most important yatra of Sri Katra. It is celebrated on Ashada Shukla Paksha Vidya Tithi and ends on Ashada Shukla Paksha Dasami Tithi as per Sri Mandir Panji. This chariot festival is celebrated all over the world. Lord Jagannath once in every year left the Ratna Devi with his brother Lord Balabhadra and sister Subhadra for 9 days and gave their darshan to the devotee in Kali Yuga. The following sloka itself describes the benefit to show Lord Jagannath in Ratha Yatra. Dolecha dola gobindam chepesu madhusudanam ratitu bamanam drischa punarjanam na vidyate. Jai Jagannath. Spiritual significance of Ratha Yatra. On the day of Ratha Yatra, devotees come together and chant the name of the Lord. They pull the chariots with enthusiasm and love in the heart for their beloved Krishna. The purpose behind this ritual is to awaken the divine within. According to the Hindu scriptures, Krishna resides in our mind, but due to our ignorance and attachment to the worldly life, we forget this truth. This festival reminds us of our divinity, and by chanting Krishna's name, it enables us to evoke the divine. Ratha Yatra is symbol of God coming down from his pedestal among his public. It humanizes God and makes him closer to his devotee.